Good morning, everyone. Today we'll study class ninth, subject science, chapter 1, and the name of chapter is matter in our surroundings. So, first topic is particle nature of matter. Anything that occupies space and has mass is called matter. And for example, small piece of stone occupies some space and have some masses, then it is called matter. Matter is the form of five basic elements, the Panch Tattva: air, earth, fire, sky, and water. Characteristic of particle of matter means we will characterize the particle which is present in matter. There are four types. Particle is made up of tiny particles. Matter is made up of tiny particles. Vacant space is present in the particles. Particles are in continuous motion. Particles are held together by the force of attraction. It means that inside the particles, the matter is made up of tiny small particles, and inside the matter there is a small space which is vacant inside the matter, and then particle which is present inside the matter are in continuous motion, and the force of attraction is also occurs between the particles which are present between matter. And the topic 2 is state of matter. Basis of classification of type: based upon particle arrangement, based upon energy of particle, based upon distance between particles. 5 types of states of matter are there: solid, liquid, gas, plasma, and Bose-Einstein condensate. So we will learn firstly about solid. Solid have fixed shape and definite volume. Inner particle distance are very less. They are highly incompressible. They have high density. Inner particle force of attraction are very strong. Constituent particle are very closely packed, means the particle present inside the matter very close to each other. And now liquid. Liquid doesn't have fixed shape. In particle distance are not very large, but there is very distance between particles. They are almost incompressible. Density is lower than solid and diffuse. It means that density is less than as compared to solid. Inner particle force of attraction are weaker than solids. It means that the particle attraction force between the particle is less as compared to solid. They are less closely packed as compared to solid. And the example of this is liquid is water, and the example of solid is stone. You can take it. And now come the gas. As you all know, the shape of gas is not fixed. Interparticle distance are large. There is very large distance between the particle. They are highly compressible, means we can compress the gas. Density is least, it is very less, having very less density. Interparticle force of attraction is very, means the particles are far, then we can say that attraction force is less. Constituent particles are free to move about, means the particles are freely moving because the attraction force is less, so they can move freely from here and there. And the fourth comes plasma. Plasma is ionized gas, means ions are present. Particles are present of ions. A plasma is very good conductor of electricity and is affected by magnetic field. If the ion is present in anything, it is definitely clear that electricity can bear it. Plasma like gases have indefinite shape and indefinite volume, means it doesn't have fixed shape and volume. Fifth, Bose-Einstein condensate. अब इसी state of matter that can arise at very low, मतलब means this condition occurs when there is very low temperature. The scientists who worked on this gas, Bose-Einstein condensate, got Nobel Prize in 1995. The BC is all about molecules that are really close to each other. Means the molecules are very closely packed in this, and we will study the properties of matters in the microscopic level. So firstly, properties of solid in microscopic level. Solid have definite shape and a definite volume because particles are locked into place. Solid do not flow easily because the particle cannot move one another. Solid are not easily compressible because there are little free space between the particles. It means that solid have fixed shape because the particle doesn't move from here and there, and they are incompressible because there is very less vacant space present inside them. Now for liquid, microscopic explanation for the properties of liquid. Liquid are not easily incompressible and have definite volume because there is a little free space between them. Liquids have an indefinite shape because the particle can lie past one another. Liquid flow easily because the particle can move. So here we can say that a liquid is compressible because there is vacant space inside the matter. It has indefinite shape because the particle can move from one another. Liquid is flow because particle can move from one place to another. And for the explanation of gases, properties for gases are easily compressible because there is a very much vacant space present between the particles. Gas flow very easily because the particle randomly move past one another. Gases flow because the particle can move from one another places. It have indefinite shape also because the particle can move past one another. Now for plasma explanation. Plasma have an indefinite shape and indefinite volume because the particle can move from one another, move past one another. Plasma are easily compressible because there is a great deal of free space between the particles. Plasma are conductor of electricity and are affected by magnetic field because they are composed of one. It means that plasma have indefinite shape because the particle can move past one another. Plasma are easily compressible because there is a vacant space present between the particles. Plasma are good conductor of electricity because ions are present inside it. And for now explanation of BC. Particles are less energetic than solid because exist at very low temperature. Particles are literally indistinguishable because they are locked into same space. BC shows superfluidity because particles can flow without friction. It means that as it is found in very low temperature, so particles present inside are less energetic, and particles are so closely packed that they are indistinguishable. We can't distinguish them, and it flow without friction. It can flow there also where friction is not present. Therefore, it is called superfluidity. There are some questions present. If you can't solve, I can solve it. I will solve this question in next video. And the third topic, interchange in states of matter. Matter can change its states. Yes, obviously it can change its states. Water can exist in three states of matter: solid as ice, liquid as water, gas as water vapor. Sublimation. The changing of solid directly into vapor on heating and vapor into solid on cooling. Example, ammonia, camphor. Means the solid directly changes into vapor on heating and vapor into liquid, vice versa on cooling. every burn we have seen at home, if we burn camphor, it is solid, but as we burn, it directly changes into vapor. Effect of change in temperatures. Temperature can effect on heating of solid varies descending on the nature of solid. So from here we will learn from the new video. Thank you everyone.